Hello, my crafty friends. This is Mary. You're watching Cardz TV. I've got all my Christmas cards done and in the mail, but I realized that I have not yet made a card for my husband for Christmas. So today I'm going to do that using Create a Critter 2. And I've used 3 of my Cardz TV stamp sets. From the Totally Awesome set, I'm using Kiss Me. From Heart to Heart, I'm using Every Day I Love You More. And from the Home for Christmas set, I've used Merry Christmas. This is a super quick and simple card, but I like the way it turned out. I'm using a plain white card base, and this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. On top of that, I have a green and white polka dot mat, and this came from one of my Recollections Christmas pads. I don't remember which one, but I like the green and white polka dots, and I've cut this at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'm going to attach this to the front with my ATG gun. Next, I cut a piece of white cardstock at 3 3/4 by 5. And I ran it through my Cuttlebug Hugs and Kisses folder. I just love this one. It's got little X's and O's all over it. And didn't that turn out cute? I just love that. And before I ran it through, though, I took a 3-inch circle punch and just put it in from one side as far as it would go and punched out a 3-inch circle. Now I've got this on some foam tape. I'm going to go ahead and pull the backing off and get this all centered at the top, bottom, and sides, and get this added to the front. There we go. I just love the dimension that you get from that foam tape. And since this is not going through the mail, I'm just going to hand this to him with this gift. I don't have to worry about the foam tape. The next thing I did, I wanted some mistletoe to go right in here. So in the Create a Critter 2 cartridge on page 69, this to me looks like mistletoe, but I didn't cut the little red berries. I just cut the green leaves, and I cut this at 3 1/2 inches out of some green cardstock, and this is under accessory. And here it is, and look at these shiny white, I think they're like berries, but those came from this set of Recollections enamel dot stickers that my good friend Nicole sent me. I love these, Nicole. Thank you so much. And I've just about used all the white ones, but I thought it looked so much like the berries on mistletoe. So I got those stuck on, and I tied a small piece of burgundy ribbon at the top. I've got this on 1 thickness of foam tape, and I'm going to put that right inside that circle. Love that, with that little pop of burgundy right there. And for my sentiment, I made a little white banner, notched both ends, and I used some Memento Tuxedo Black ink and the Totally Awesome stamp set, and I stamped Kiss Me. And I had these cute little red heart brads, and these are from Making Memories. So I put one on either side. This is on 1 thickness of foam tape, and I'm going to put that right across the very bottom of that circle. And that finishes the front, and then we're going to do the inside. See how quick and simple this is? But I love the look of it. Now we're going to do the inside. And this is also super simple, guys. I took another piece of the green and white polka dot, and this is cut at 2 inches by 5 inches. And I'm just going to put that right there. And I saved that 3-inch circle that I punched out. And using the Heart to Heart stamp set, I stamped Every Day I Love You More. And the Home for Christmas stamp set, I stamped Merry Christmas, and I cut another smaller piece of that mistletoe, and I cut this one at 2 inches. Here's the finished Christmas card for my husband, and I love the clean and simple look of the green and white with just that little pop of burgundy. And I've Kept the inside simple with just green and white again, and another little sprig of that mistletoe with the white enamel dots. I think he's going to like it. I know I had fun making it. Thank you so much for coming by today, guys. I'll see you again really soon. Bye now.